And we're back with more of the official Dragon postgame show on OurGreatCity.com. Had a lot of excitement in tonight's game. Let's take a look at those first half highlights tonight, brought to you by Sewell Cadillac. Carroll, on their first possession, fumbles it away, giving Keller the ball. Keller, of course, would go 3 and out, setting up Carroll with the short field, getting the ball at their 48-yard line. From there, 52 yards in 5 plays. The drive topped off by this play by sophomore quarterback Kenny Hill.
Well, the Dragons only need 14 right here to get into the end zone. They've got a 1st and 10 as they put Zach Thomason in the backfield. So 2 backs along with Hill, who will throw toward the end zone. He's got a man. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Corey Kemp over on the left side of the end zone hauls it in. 2nd TD catch of the year.
Hill throwing 14 yards to Kemp. The extra point by McGuire would put the Dragons up 7-0. On the ensuing possession, Keller would take 5 minutes and 21 seconds off the clock, going 62 yards in 11 plays, settling for a 37-yard field goal to cut the margin to 7-3. Carroll would extend their lead in the second quarter. Kenny Hill moving the Dragons another 54-yard drive in 6 plays, this time getting the score on the ground.
2nd down, short 2. Snap it to Hill. Fakes the handoff. He keeps it, and nobody home right through the middle of the defense. And Kenny Hill has his first touchdown rushing as a Carroll Dragon. 18 yards, and the Dragons are on top 13-3.
That'll do it for the first half highlights, again brought to you by Sewell Cadillac. Continuing on with the official Dragon postgame show on OurGreatCity.com, let's pick up and take a look at those second half highlights. Kenny Hill's first interception as a Dragon quarterback, unfortunately taken back 37 yards for the pick 6. The extra point would put Keller up 17-14. Well, as has been the case so many times this year, everyone left wondering how would the Dragons respond to adversity. We didn't have to wait long to find out, like just until the kickoff had been fielded.
And the left-footed kick will come down to Hoagland at the Dragon 5. Comes back to the 10, runs laterally to the right, has room 15, 20, into a gap at the 30. Now he goes 40. He's to the 50, to the sidelines, to the 40, in Keller territory to the 30, and he's finally tackled at the Indian 23-yard line. Sean Hoagland finally stopped by Lance Miller, but not before 69 yards on the kickoff return.
The 69-yard kickoff return by Hoagland, setting the Dragons up at the short field at the Keller 23. From there, it only took 3 plays. Again, sophomore Kenny Hill getting it done with his legs.
They snap it to Hill, going to run a little zone read option, and Kenny Hill's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons.
So the Dragons trailed for all of 1:04 in this one before Hill would put them back on top 21-17. On the ensuing possession, Keller a 3 and out. The Dragons would get the ball back at their 39-yard line. Hill leading them crisply down the field, 61 yards in 13 plays. Running back Paul Stevenson getting on track for the scoring punch.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Running play, Stevenson, big room, runs over a tackler at the 3 and into the end zone for a touchdown. Paul Stevenson, the big senior, pulls his way into the end zone, 6th TD of the year.
The extra point would put Carroll up 28-17. On their next possession, Keller did nothing, forced a punt on 3 and out. A bad snap would lead to the punter Fuqua being tackled into the end zone, putting Carroll up 30-17. The free kick fielded by Carroll, they then move into position for a 36-yard Mac McGuire field goal that would put the Dragons up 33-17. How would Keller respond down by 2 scores? Well, maybe not the way they'd hoped.
The quarterback Park throws from near his goal line, and the pass is picked off at the 18. That is Hoagland. He's going to take it back to the house. Touchdown, Carroll Dragons. Sean Hoagland jumped in front of the intended receiver.
Keller once again unable to do anything with it on their next position. They give it back to the Dragons, and the Dragons waste no more time punching it in for one more score.
Hill is 6 of 7 this half as he'll hand it off. Running play, Stevenson inside the 20. Great move to the 10. He's to the 5. Touchdown. Carroll Dragons is Paul Stevenson. We talked about what a brute he is, but that time he had a little bit of slipperiness as he eluded some tacklers and got down with 2 missed tackles by the Keller Indians into the end zone. And the Dragons, with a 2nd TD by Stevenson, now on top 46-17.